In their 28-27 miracle come from behind win against the Carolina Panthers Week 12, quarterback Kirk Cousins was sublime. Of course, all the storylines are about Chad Beebe, but Kirk Cousins was absolute nails in that game. Playoff dream was kept alive. We Vike That, as well as he got a little bit of hardware. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He completed 34 45 passes, 307 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 115.7 quarterback rating. Also ran for 2 first downs. Yeah, because between him and RG3, who's really the more mobile quarterback? Weird. Also, like we mentioned, was just absolute nail driver in the fourth quarter. 12 of 13 for $136, 2 touchdowns, and that 2-point conversion. Woo! Absolute onions when you had to have it. This is the 5th time that Kirk has been named Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC. Also, what's really funny and random. So Jeremy Chin, he has 13 tackles and returned 2 fumbles for scores, and he thought he was a shoo-in. But he didn't win. Like he got beat by some random Falcons defensive end who fell on 2 fumbles. Great. Cool. Now, last year, it was Kirktoberfest, and we're sort of banking on that. It's like, oh, Kirk is going to rise up in October yet again, just like he did last year. But who knew? I mean, since 2020 is weird, we shifted the calendar. It was absolutely Kirkvember. That's right. So Kirk, this month, 4-1 record. QB wins. It would have been 5-0, except they vomited on their shoes in the final drive against the Cowboys. But whatever. 105 for out of 145 for 72.4% completion percentage, 1,293 yards passing, 8.9 yards per attempt, 12 touchdowns, 1 pick, which was the Adam Thielen drop, 124.3 quarterback rating, as well as 89.6 PFF grade, which is 3rd in the NFL. Also had the highest quarterback rating in the fourth quarter, above Patrick Mahomes. No big deal, right? It was Kirkvemberfest. All 5 games also had a quarterback rating over 100, and it really turned it around since that absolute atrocious 1-5 start for the Vikings. Kirk was garbage. Threw 10 picks through the first 6 games of the season. And yeah, it is a big reason why the Vikings are now 5-6, the most dangerous 5-6 team in NFL history, on the precipice of making the playoffs. Because remember, if the Vikings beat the Jaguars this Sunday, which they should, and if the Rams beat the Cardinals, the Vikings slide on into that 7th seed, break it on down to 7th seed. Let's go. Let's go. And if the Vikings are going to make a little bit of noise at the end of the season and into the playoffs, make the dance, you got a chance. Kirk Cousins is going to have to be this guy, right? So Dalvin Cook, obviously awesome, should be in the MVP conversation, the best running back in the league, but it can't all be on him because defenses are going to line up and beat and try to be like, hey, anyone else is going to beat us except for 33. So Kirk Cousins is going to have to continue this high level of play. It needs to be Kirk Sember. It needs to be Kirk Uweri. It needs to be Kirk Uweri again. Nailed it. So bring it on. We'll love to see number 8, the Tim Pot Pizza Ranch Dictator, actually panning out. Let's go. Let's go, man. Fired up. But your thoughts? Kirk Cousins wins NFC Offensive Player of the Week, plus Kirkvemberfest. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.